Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. We've got a couple more NedFoss knives to check out. NedFoss, they're a budget line you're going to find on Amazon. There'll be links down in the description if you'd like to check them out further. But as you can see, we've got a couple of different versions. And, okay, different versions meaning different colors. You've got, this is what they call the silver, and this is what they call titanium. As you can see there, it's a little bit darker metal. Kind of looks like we have a titanium coated blade on the top one. Same knives, only difference is the color version. Now, as with all NedFoss knives, you get a little bit of goodies in there. You get a cleaning cloth, get some advertisements, maybe a manual, and then of course they do always send you a tool in this nice little case. So very cool for a budget line of knives. They kind of hook you up, which is definitely cool. So what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to take the silver one off, and we're going to kind of focus on the titanium colored one. I kind of like that one just a little bit better. It's not quite as shiny. I like the muted, if you will. G10 handle, some contouring going on. It's not flat. You definitely have some contour. Now, you can see both of these have lanyards. I'm not a big lanyard fan, but I left them on there. It came on there. I left it on there. That basically goes into the part where I don't alter any of the knives before I show them to you. I just use them, carry them, and what happens, happens. Centering looks pretty darn good on it. Now, the G10's got a pretty good grip. You got the bolster look with that stainless steel. Now, this is stainless steel. It's not titanium. It's just titanium in color. So, stainless steel. Now, these have got a little bit more heft and a little bit more girth, if you will, than some of the other NedFoss knives that we've seen. They're weighty. They've got a little bit of weight behind them. Now, not necessarily a bad thing, but just a little bit more oomph behind it. As you can see, you do have a flipper tab there. Now, everything is chamfered off very nicely. You can feel the transition there just a little bit. Here, yeah, a little. You can feel the transition. It does catch my nail a little bit, but nothing too major. The liners are good. They're not sticky. They definitely have that finished feel to them, which is good. We've had some, these budget knives that feel just a little bit more unfinished. Well, that's not the case here. These are doing pretty good. Open construction. Fairly deep carry clip. Not completely recessed on the screws, but you will see there that at this point right here, it does get a little bit narrow. Now, I do like, you guys know I like this style of clip because it dives out of the way, and it rarely causes me an issue in my grip. The ones that stand a little bit higher, I'm not a big fan of. But overall, let's flip it. Detent's pretty good. As you can see, you've kind of got a coated blade there. Got to get it past the detent ball. Detent's all right on this one. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Maybe a little on the lighter side, what I would consider the lighter side. But overall, not too bad. This is, let's do this. Let's see if it wants, there we go. NedFoss, of course, on the blade. A little bit of billboarding going on. W Swan, as I said. D2 steel on the blade. So you're looking at G10, stainless steel, and a D2 blade. Both these knives sell for $34.99, by the way. So, nice elongated drop there. I like that. Nice swedge across. I definitely dig that. Now, a lot of times with these handles, people have issue with the finger grooves. I can tell you right now that for my hand size, these finger grooves are hitting me pretty darn good. You guys know that 3.5. Looky there. How my hand lands comes. We're looking at between 3.5 and 3/4. I don't know if I have an average hand or what, but it just seems like these knives fit me very, very well. And there's no exception with this one, really. So let's do Well, let's do some specs first, and then we'll do our size comparisons. Overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're looking at about 8.5 inches fully open. Just shy of, you're just shy of 5. I mean, 4 3/4, all of 4 3/4. So that's going to give you roughly about a 3.5-ish inch blade. Pretty much a full cutting edge. Do have a little bit of a smile going on there on that blade. Not on, yeah, that side too. Just a little bit. A little bit of a smile. You can see your plunge grind does extend out past by just a little bit. So there's a good chance that's why we're getting that smile. Get the old PM2 out there. Nice size comparison. I'm holding off on the grip measurement just real quick because I'm pretty sure I know what it is already. And there you go. There it is. Obviously, it's much larger than the PM2. So not only is this a more heavier, thicker, but it's a lot longer than a lot of the NedFoss knives we've seen. I think any of them so far. So your grip length, look at that. Just over 3.5 inches. So that's my grip, guys. This 4-finger grip right here, it comes into about 3.5, and as you can tell, it's just over 3.5, and it extends past that pinky by just a little bit. Otherwise, really, really good grip for me. Lucky, my fingers fall in there nicely. You know, those of you with larger hands or smaller hands may have a little bit of an issue with it, of course. Ooh, 176 grams. It's definitely got some weight. Ooh, 6.2 ounces. A little on the chunky side. Not too bad. Now, in carrying these, I actually carried the silver one more than I carried the titanium. Full disclosure there, but both acted really well. Let's see the detent on this one. Yeah, the detent on the silver one is a little bit more solid than it is. Oh, pass the detent ball, why don't you? Detent's a little bit more solid on the silver version than it is on the titanium version. Now, this is running on brass bearings. As you can see there, they might need a little bit of lube. I do. Got to get it past that detent ball. The ramp might not be as good as it could be. See, I'm having a little bit of an issue getting it past the detent ball. But, so what does that do? Well, that just, it takes away from the fidget factor a little bit, but in the actual function of the knife, not too bad. Not too bad. So I'm going to take the titanium out of there now. We'll talk about the silver one a little bit. As I said about that pocket clip, I do like the way that pocket clip dives down. As you can see, this portion of the clip pretty much hits me right in that crease of my hand. If I can bear down on it, I feel it a tiny bit up here. Nothing that would make me call it a hot spot or anything like that for my grip. It lands in my hand pretty well. Everything, the grip is really nice. I mean, you can see there how my fingers pretty much fall in those grooves very nicely. So for those of you that have roughly about a 3.5 inch span across here, your hand, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, your hand should probably fill those in pretty nicely. Now, choking up, maybe not. I probably wouldn't choke up a whole lot because as you can see there, my finger's right on the edge of that blade. So choking up might not be an option. Definitely probably not an option for me. But got a terrific grip, just like so. Pretty much your standard grip. No issues there at all. You know, overall, for 35 bucks, it's not too bad. Like I said, the detent is a little bit more stout on the silver one than it, pardon me, than it is on the titanium version. Both of them are pretty solid. No issues with either one of them, really. It's just kind of one of those, another one of those budget lines on Amazon. If you're looking for a hefty budget knife, hey, this might be one you want to check out. You never know. Might become one of your favorite knives. I don't know. You know, I try to get a good wide variety of knives from the budget all the way up to the not so budget. So medium, everything in between. That's what I try to show you. Some of you like the budget, some of you like the expensive. Well, we'll try to get something in here for everybody. So greatly appreciate you guys. Really appreciate NedFoss sending these out. The W Swan is what you're looking at today. Like I said, there'll be links down in the description. Feel free to go check them out if you'd like. As always, appreciate you guys stopping by today. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.